Everybody doing? Good? I'm one of the TV voices of the St. Louis Cardinals. To my right, your left, Cardinals pitcher Trevor Rosenthal. The Executive Director of Cardinals Care and VP of Community Relations, Michael Hall. Cardinals President Bill DeWitt. In my job, I get to do a lot of neat things. You get to call pitches from Trevor Rosenthal when he's throwing 100 miles an hour, getting save after save, Cardinal wins, walk-off home runs, but there truly is nothing like this day. We get a chance to do this a couple of times a year, which is to hand out the money that's been raised throughout the season, throughout the off-season, and give it to places, people that need it most. And that's something that Cardinals Care has done. The DeWitt family has given back to this community endlessly. They want to make sure that not only when you come to the ballpark, your experience is second to none. There's a winning team out there, but I can tell you that Bill, his dad, the family, they care about you, and they care about kids in our community. So please give them a round of applause. This is hard to believe, but over $20 million since 1997 has distributed and been raised in St. Louis. Think about that, over $20 million. And here today, we'll have a little over $117,000 that goes back into the community of St. Louis. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is our 18th year of serving kids in our community, and we have a lot of kids that are out there, and I want to bring Trevor Rosenthal to the microphone. If you could step up here, please, Trevor. You guys know who he is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Does anybody want to hit on him? No. Good answer. So, Trevor, you and your teammates, you come to the winter warm-up. Hundreds of thousands of dollars is raised in that special weekend. You guys have been in the winter warm-up, right? You have a chance to see the fans, sign autographs, and really it's a kickoff to baseball, but more importantly, it's a day like today. What's it mean to you and the players to be able to come out here and to see that that money raised is going right back in the community to help kids?
Yeah, it's great. Like you said, for all of us, it's kind of a kickoff of the season to kind of see our teammates and kind of get that blood flow and get ready for the season. But more importantly, like we're talking about, and what the cause is and raising the money for a good cause, and everybody here, and it's just great to see. For me today to be a part of this and see where all the money's going, and all that hard work that so many people put in this organization. It's a special thing, and just we're fortunate to be a part of it. And I know I can speak for all the guys in the clubhouse, and we're just happy to do anything we can to help.
Trevor, how about that? Give a round of applause, please. Trevor is one of the nicest professional athletes you'd ever want to meet, except when you're in the batter's box, or if you're Yachty's glove. That wouldn't be fun either. But you embody what's right with this organization, and I know that clubhouse, you guys get a kick of seeing all the kids out here supporting you guys, and it's very important, I know, for that clubhouse to get back to these kids.
Yeah, it's we remember what it's like when we were kids, having dreams of playing in major leagues, and not all those dreams come true, but for us they did. And so anything that we can do to keep those dreams going for little kids, or just make them have a great day at the park, it's special for us. And we just do what we can to make those moments happen.
How about the team this year? I know we have some parents out there that are curious about that. What do you think of the team so far?
Pretty solid. It's been a good year. We're playing in a tough series right now with the Brewers. They've been playing really good baseball, but like last year, we did a really good job throughout the whole year and made some improvements in the offseason. And it looks like we should have a chance to take it one step farther this year. So right now, it's just day by day. Hopefully we can get wins now.
For these kids out here, by the way, this guy throws 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour. So you're like one of maybe 10 in the world that can do that. So what's it like throwing 100 miles an hour?
It's pretty fun. It's knowing that you got a good chance to get some strikeouts. But and I get the question like from parents or kids, and they're like, how do you throw so hard? And I have to tell them, man, I eat all my broccoli, a lot of vegetables, finish my plates. That's always the answer.
How many parents want to take this guy home? Okay? My kids would never listen to me, they'd listen to you. Finally, just in a general sense, you mentioned how the season is going so far, but to know that you're going to be a part of this again coming up later in the season, but helping these kids one more time, just on behalf of the Cardinals and your teammates, just what it means.
It's just like I said, it's an honor to be here and to see where all this money's going. And we put a lot of work in on the field and into our game, and we don't get a chance to really see where it's going most of the time. But to be a part of this and have a feeling for it and see where, like I said, so many people in the organization that work around Cardinals Care and making this happen, this possible to be here today and see where it's paying off. It's pretty cool.
One of the guys that you really pull for, don't you? Trevor Rosenthal. Please give a round of applause. Step aside one more time. Trevor Rosenthal. I'd like now to bring up to the microphone, as I mentioned, their family gives tirelessly back to the community, monetarily, but also with their time and the efforts behind Cardinals baseball to promote so many different awareness for charities and helping kids, and it's very, very important to the DeWitt family. I can tell you firsthand. I'd like to bring up the president of the St. Louis Cardinals, Bill DeWitt.
Dan also gets a round of applause because he's always giving his time for these types of events and doesn't always get the thanks he deserves. So how about he's going to introduce them in a moment, but they do such a great job of administering these programs of Cardinals Care, and I always like to remind the group during this event that Cardinals Care is about two things. The overarching thing is kids, and we stay true to that mission, and everything we do is about the kids in the St. Louis community. Occasionally we will stray a little further than the St. Louis community if some things happen, like when we gave to Oklahoma City when that horrible tornado hit through, and some other ones in Alabama last year. But we try to stay close to home, and that's what you guys represent. The other thing that Cardinals Care does is runs the Redbird Rookies program. And I hope many of you guys, some of you guys have done that in the past. Any kids have been in the Redbird Rookies program? No? Okay, but it's just an amazing program that builds youth ball fields around this area and helps renovate smaller ones. And then we have a commissioner, Keith Brooks, is here, and he runs the league. We get coaches, we get a lot of other supporting staff to help give them equipment and put these games on. And these kids really just have a great time. It's all about just fun and getting outside and running around and learning the game of baseball. And then also we have other kinds of things that we support them with, whether it's scholarship services or mentorship programs or health screenings, whatever we do. And so those are the two aspects of Cardinals Care. And today is all about the first half that I mentioned, which is the grant piece. It's giving away money to charities that are deserving in this community, and that's what you guys represent. And it's just really fun to be a part of. It's one of my favorite days. It seems like the weather's always good for these ceremonies. I don't know what it is, divine intervention or something, but when you're doing good, maybe the guy upstairs gives you a window of opportunity for giving out those checks. But I want to thank everybody for being here and turn it over to Michael to introduce the staff. And we appreciate all you do in the community to serve kids, which is really what Cardinals Care is all about. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. I'm assuming many of you know Mr. Michael Hall. Do you not? Yes? A lot of you guys have talked to him on the phone. You've seen him in person. You saw him at the winter warm-up. Maybe he's come to your school. He's out in our community nonstop, and so is his staff. And behind the scenes, they do just an unbelievable job of making sure that the money not only is raised, but it goes to the proper places. So I'd like to introduce the Executive Director of Cardinals Care, the VP of Community Relations, Michael Hall.
Thanks, Dan. I want to echo what Bill said earlier a little bit about Dan Walker. He's a true champion for Cardinals Care. He does a lot behind the scenes. He's always first to volunteer, to MC a lot of our events such as this one. So I would love to give him another round of applause, please. This is always a fun day for us. We always enjoy seeing everyone come out, spend a little bit of time with you, take photos, and get to actually get a chance to come out and do some of the grant visits, but this is always a good day. And I want to make sure that you guys get an opportunity to see the entire staff, and I'd like to introduce them now if I could. I'm going to start with Bonnie. Bonnie Paris is our right hand. She does so much for the entire staff. Keith Brooks, as Bill mentioned earlier, he's our youth baseball coach. Remember Rookies is his baby. Lucretia Payne, she is very Mark Taylor is our director. And we also have Laura Byron. Two ladies that are responsible for making sure that the money is counted correctly and sent where we say it's going to go. And that's Tracy and Marissa. So, from my entire staff and from me as well, we really appreciate you all being here today. It's great to see the kids here as well. And we thank you for everything that you're doing in the community for kids.
I'm going to read off the spring grant recipients in just a moment. Again, there's 57 organizations, so please hold your applause. And we also ask that all the children, after we get done here, if you could head to Gate 3, Fredbird is waiting for you. We'd like to get a photo with you guys, so if you wouldn't mind doing that, we would appreciate it. And again, on behalf of Cardinals ownership and Michael and his staff, it's wonderful that you guys have taken the time to be here and make an impact in our community. Here are the spring grant recipients. 2,000 Feet Incorporated, Aim High St. Louis, Almost Home, the American Diabetes Association, Assistance League of St. Louis, Belleville Khoury League. You're pretty excited about it, huh? Nice job. Boys Hope, Girls Hope St. Louis, Burns Recovered Support Group Incorporated, Camp Quality Central Missouri, Christian Children's Ministry of Tri-County, Circus Arts Foundation of Missouri Incorporated, Circus Harmony, College Summit, Community Performance Ensemble, DOLA Foundation of Mid-America, Aaron Eckmeyer Foundation, Exceptional Equestrians of the Missouri Valley Incorporated, FACT, Family Advocacy and Community Training, Girls in the Know, Good Shepherd Catholic School, Greater St. Louis Area Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hope for One More, JDRF International, Joint Neighborhood Ministry, Jonesboro City Stars Booster Club, Kids First Sports Incorporated, Lift for Life Academy and Gym, Loyola Academy of St. Louis, Mary Grove, Miriam Foundation, Modern American Dance Company, National Council of Jewish Women St. Louis Section, Northside Community Center, Oblong Children's Christian Home, Our Lady of Guadalupe School, Pemiscot County Initiative Network, Ready Readers, Ripley County Family Resource Center, Sherwood Forest Camp, Shine a Light on Autism, Show Me Aquatics and Fitness, Southeast Missouri Food Bank, Springboard to Learning Incorporated. And as you can tell, we are touching all kinds of different lives here and spectrums of our society. St. Louis Area Women Religious Collaborative Ministries, St. Louis Psychoanalytic Institute, Stages St. Louis, Saints Joachim and Ann Care Service, Team Activities for Special Kids, the Child Advocacy Center of Northeast Missouri Incorporated, the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, Therapeutic Horsemanship, TrailNet Incorporated, Train Up a Child, Unlimited Play, Whole Kids Outreach, and Wild Survival and Research Center. Please give yourselves a round of applause. So $117,000 is distributed here this afternoon. And again, we have Fredbird outside of Gate 3 for the kids in attendance to go meet him, get a picture. We'd like to take a picture with him. And then again, on behalf of everybody up here, we can't say thank you enough for your support of Cardinal baseball. And hopefully you feel like we've given a little bit back to you today too. Thank you so much, and God bless.